Hello. Today we are going to take a trek that I think nobody has ever posted before. The route got nobody except us. It's off track, but we kind of fell in love with it. Very steep, some part very steep. Lots of loose rocks. Very difficult to find a grip. Very difficult hike. Difficult. I don't know how to go down now. Morning. Say morning. Morning. We are leaving the refuge that I pretty much crawl up here. Today, another exciting day. We are going off track. We are heading to this place called Robert Blanc. Some background, so for stage 2, usually people head from Les Contamines and then they will head to the next town called Les Chapelles. We actually wanted to do a variant. We wanted to do the Col de Force and then end the day at Refuge Mortets. But Refuge Mortets was fully booked and we couldn't get a space. I don't know, is it already closed or because it's actually quite a big refuge, so I don't know why is it already full, and I was asking about vacancy. So another one was because we actually saw the Refuge Robert Blanc. It's off track, but we kind of fell in love with it. So we decided that we are going to stay at Refuge Robert Blanc. But this means that today we are going to take a trek that I think nobody has ever posted before. I was searching on YouTube and I couldn't find any background. Nobody posted videos of the trek. So we are going to do it. And the weather forecast not so good today, so I hope we get past the trek. And today is a day for off track, and if you are looking for a off trail quiet trek away from the crowd, this is maybe the trek that you might want to consider. And just to update, every part of my muscles are aching. I think I'm hiking with a mind over body attitude. So I have immense great respect for the people who actually complete the TMB route. I probably can't do it. I can't even make it for the first cut-off point. I think the first guy, the winner, he finished the race and I'm still at the first town. So I have great respect for them. So yes, my over body, hiking shoes on, and yeah, suddenly the muscle can move again. That's where we are heading today, and then I think we are going to go around and then up. Okay, so we actually took a shortcut from our refuge and we did a shortcut here, this route. But actually this route says danger and I noticed that actually in French, but Google Translate tell me that there's a risk of falling rocks, so not recommended in bad weather. But otherwise it's a good shortcut, so you don't have to go downhill and then come out again. Okay, that's actually, we are going to Lake Jovet. Lake equals to lake, and then we are going to cross this pass called Enclave, and then we are going to reach Refuge Robert Blanc. And the route starts here. We will cross over some uphill and then we will reach the lake first. The route got nobody except us. So if you are taking the standard stage 2, the route will just go like this, and then up, and then I think you have to flee over the mountain to the next town. It's actually also quite a very long walk. Yeah, the lake. Mr. G trying to get some water from the lake to filter and make tea. We're going to have a break at the lake. Alright, heading for the pass in bad weather. Can't even see the route. It has started to rain, light drizzle, and the sky cloudy, but we are still going to try to make it for the pass. Okay, I think we are supposed to head here, and then zigzag. Can't really see the route, but I guess it's a zigzag out, and then maybe the pass is somewhere there in the clouds. I think we are halfway. Very steep. Some part very steep with loose rocks. Wow, challenging. But at least we are halfway. Hopefully we are halfway. It's very steep with lots of loose rocks. Very difficult to find a grip. The pass is there. It's like rock scramble up, and we have ditched our hiking stick so that I think we need our hands to climb up the rocks. Wow. Top of the col. Wow, very tough hike, very difficult hike, but I think slowly give yourself plenty of time and you should be able to do it. Xiashan time. Still raining. Follow the yellow markings to go downhill. Okay, so we're at these signs. This is Robert Blanc, 2 hours 35 minutes. But you see, it says to the lake, 1 hour 45 minutes. Wow, it was so hard to come up. You bluff 1 hour 45 minutes to the lake. I don't believe you. So after you cross the pass, it's a easy slide up and down, and then you'll come to this point. Yeah, that's where we are going. I think the road goes up, and then it crosses over. Then it's likely a descent and then an ascent to Robert Blanc. Okay, Mr. G say after we cross this, we are 80 to 90% done. But this is very steep. It's like 70 degree up. This is where we came from. And guess what? This is where we are going to. Equally steep. I don't know how to go down now. I think we are seeing our comp over there somewhere. Robert Blanc.
By the end of day 3, I somehow made it to Refuge Robert Blanc with just a few minor scratches. But let me say this again, this is not the main TMB route, this is the technical route, and this section is definitely not for everyone. It was immensely challenging, steep, incredibly rocky, and honestly, pretty terrifying if you are afraid of heights like we are. So much of the trail felt like walking right along the edge of the mountain. Col d'Enclos demanded both hands and legs in the final stretch, and Col de la Grande Ecaille picture a steep uphill where every step feels like standing on fish scales covered in slippery butter. I had to tell myself to not look down more times than I can count. Still, despite the bad weather, we were so grateful to finally arrive at Refuge Robert Blanc. I really wish the weather had been better. The rain meant I could barely use my Insta360, and in many sections it was just too dangerous to even think about filming. But in good weather, I can only imagine how absolutely spectacular the views must be. And then came dinner. Served community style, warm, simple, and exactly what we needed. Hot soup, bread with cheese, a surprisingly delicious lasagna, and to finish, a home-baked lemon poppy seed cake. For a refuge tucked away in such a remote and rugged place, this meal was incredible, far beyond anything we expected. Exhausted, scratched up, a little shaken, but full, warm, and incredibly proud.
The bunk can sleep 3 layers, but I think it's not fully booked, so they put us in the second layer. It's quite cozy actually, but these stairs that goes up to the bunk, very tiring. Imagine you have to go toilet in the middle of the night. We call this the monkey bar.
If you have enjoyed following our journey, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow along. Because if you think this was the hardest part, it wasn't. We are taking on another technical route from Refuge Robert Blanc to rejoin the main TMB trail. The weather got worse, and at one point, I genuinely thought I wasn't going to make it.
And for a moment, I was hoping that you don't see the news that Singaporeans die on the TMB track by falling off the mountain. Wow, very scary. Fear factor 10 out of 10.
Then, everything changed. Once we rejoined the main TMB route, it felt like stepping into another world.
Surrounded by mountains. Wow, really very pretty.
Another track, another story, so stay tuned.